Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grand Finals of the Pac-Man World 2 Any Percent 2021 tourney. It's going to be a very great match to watch. We got pretty much our two best runners in the tourney here facing off against each other.
Two of the best in the entire community.
Yes. My name is Psyonix.
And I'm Landon.
And,
This would be an interesting one to watch. So these two players, I believe if I'm not incorrect, were in the finals together last year as well. And that was interesting to commentate. So it'll definitely be a close one today. Hopefully, at least. But today's format will work. Unlike the other ones in the past, it will be a best of three. And if McKiddy wins today's best of three, then he will be the winner of the tournament. If Nacho wins today's best of three, since he is coming from the losers bracket, we will have a bracket reset and another best of three match scheduled at a later date. So, in short, McKiddy has to win two games, Nacho has to win four. So we'll see how it goes.
Yep, that sounds about right. It looks like they're going off in a little bit here.
Yeah.
So, Landon, do you have any experience with this game? I think you've been around for like a couple of years. I'm not sure how much history you have.
Yeah, so they're off. I played this game since I was a child. And I got interested in the speed gaming or the speed run sort of thing like a few years ago. And I got in the community and I enjoyed just like sitting around in the community and commentating these races. I've speedrun the game a little bit, but the fastest I've ever beaten it is like an hour and 10 minutes. I haven't really like ever tried hard on it, but I know pretty much all of the technicalities of the game and how someone would speedrun it.
Very nice. Personally, I think it goes back like maybe 3 or 4 years since I started running this game. Can't remember too much history, but right now my PB is currently a 44.35. So I mean, I have
Pretty good.
decent idea of what's going on here.
Yeah. So they're currently in the actual tutorial level, even though it's the second level. It's called Bare Basics. They're both finishing it up right now. The first real level will start after this, even though it's the shortest one in the game. But it's the first level where you can lose time in the run, pretty much. They're pretty much, I think they're in sync, considering Nacho's a second behind. But right now, they both have not made any mistakes so far. They're probably going to be trying their absolute hardest in today's race.
You betcha. I don't think either wants to win. I mean, lose.
Lose, yeah. They're now synced up. Nacho's about a second behind, but that doesn't really mean anything. For those of you who are watching, I know this is on the main SpeedGaming channel, so there may be some of you watching that are not familiar with this game. It's just a simple 3D platformer with 6 worlds, 3 levels per world, and a boss fight. There's really only 2 main mechanics. There's the butt bounce, and then there's the rev roll, and that's what you'll see them use the most is the rev roll. It's like a sonic spin dash sort of move, and it allows him to charge up his speed and go really fast forward. And that's what you'll see them doing now. Right now, they're both performing a trick called Waterless. McKiddy gets it, and so does Nacho, but Nacho gets a ledge grab. Swimming is very slow, so they try to skip it in this level. But the game itself is pretty simple, but you can definitely take it up to a whole new level when it comes to speedrunning. And they're off to the first boss fight, which this boss fight's pretty broken. So you want to explain how it works?
So, yeah, I think I could do a decent job of that. So basically, they start by kind of revving up to his foot, and then, as you see here, when he does his first attack, his hitbox opens, but you can kind of get around him and land on the hitbox anyway, and just deal damage like that. And for some reason, if you pause the game, it'll actually let you wait out the invincibility frame, so you could just keep landing hits. Looks like McKiddy got a 2-cycle here. Wasn't paying attention to Nacho, but seems to have gone fairly well. I think they both got like sub 310.
Yeah, so they both made it out of World 1 at about a little bit under 310. The fast, I think in the world record, it was just under sub 3 minutes. So they're both still doing as good as possible. They both made it into the second world, which is a forest world. Nacho seems to get held up on a ledge there. They just both performed a little rev roll blindly, and that skips about, what, 20-something seconds? 16 seconds, I think it is, in the level. It looks hard, but it really isn't.
Yeah,
Nacho gets unlucky and eats a ghost there.
I think they say 200.
Yeah, 200. 200. I forgot about that. Yeah, so they both do the level kind of perfectly. Nacho just got stuck on a few little small things there and lost 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Yep. As far as I'm concerned, they're tied up at the same point. 4 seconds doesn't really mean much right now.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, 4 seconds does not mean much at all.
Nacho doing a little like let go thing. Boost saves a couple of milliseconds. Going on here.
This forest world's a bit interesting because it's the first time that they have to both worry about navigating huge, deadly pits and also saws now starting in this level. It's a lot of terrain that they're going to be rev rolling off of and jumping between, and you kind of have to be on your game here because if you're not, you could easily fall.
All right, let's see if McKiddy does. Oh, there's pacifist. Basically, you rev into the. Oh, Nacho failed it. You rev into the pack cub there. I think that's his name. And you knock him back, and you're able to rev roll before he hits you again. So.
It saves a few seconds. Nacho has to watch out here. He has no health on this last part. If he gets hit by the saw, he's going to die. Ooh, Nacho. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, he's good.
He was being risky there. He probably knows that. He probably knows that he's a tad bit behind. I have a feeling that both of them are watching the stream. McKiddy definitely is, at least.
All right. So
yeah, you can explain that.
So what McKiddy just did was chrome ball skip. Basically, he points the camera where he wants to go, and he revs around a death plane, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. And the chrome ball allows him, it gives him different physics. So it kind of allows
you to bounce off of objects.
Yeah.
And now you'll see him do. Now you'll see McKiddy and Nacho both do chrome ball skip, where instead of having to ledge grab around to get a chrome ball, they can just, if they're fast enough, jump over this fire. Nacho makes it out with 1 health wedge. McKiddy makes it out with none. So he's got to be careful here with the saws. And the ending of this level is just a clone of the ending of Treewood Forest level before. McKiddy messes up on a butt bounce, and now they're even closer.
Yeah, that butt bounce could be scary. Like if you get stuck underneath and you keep holding that forward direction, you might fall. So. Yeah,
that's something you have to watch out for there.
All right, looks like they're both out. Nacho seems to have caught up a little bit.
They are now literally half a second difference, maybe 1 second, nothing more. This is the easiest boss fight of the game. It's a little bit broken because when you hit him, he doesn't get any knockback on the GameCube version. So you can just get a double hit every time you rev roll into him, and you just have to hit him 2 times for 3 cycles, and it's done. And you see them finish it in less than 20 seconds.
It's that simple.
Yep. Now, I have a feeling that boss fight is so easy just because the game devs knew how hard the latter boss fights are.
Yeah, they make the difficulty curve impossible.
Yeah, I swear. Like the first few bosses, the first 2 are just easy, and the last 2 are just insanely hard, and Pinky's just there to bridge the gap.
Yeah, sorta. Oh, looks like they're slipping on the ice a little bit there. So I don't know if you saw, but McKiddy did a deformed rock strat. Oh yeah, There's a little bit of sync going on here.
Nacho's a bit ahead now. But yeah, now they're in the third world, which is the snow world, and these are where things start to get tricky for the speedrunners. This first level Ice River run is just a lot of ice, and you cannot rev roll on the ice, and if you slip on the ice, it's hard to gain your traction back. And that water there is death water. It'll kill you instantly.
Yeah, don't land in the death water.
Yeah.
No bueno.
But McKiddy takes the lead back, I'm assuming from doing Deformed Rock Strat. But they both finish Ice River Run.
Yeah, I think Nacho had a little bit of slippage as well, and also the ledge grab. So
Yeah, Raging Warrior said this is nostalgia for me. I agree. This game
yes,
I played all the time as a child, and I haven't really been active in the Pac-Man World 2 community this year, but I came back to commentate this tourney, and it's been fun to remember this game.
So this level right now is pretty infamous for killing a lot of runs. It's long. I forget how exactly long is it. I think it's like over 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, by far.
Maybe 3.
I think it's 3.
This first part is pretty simple. You just like rev roll and don't fall in the pits.
Yeah.
However, in the later section, which you're about to see in like maybe a minute or so, is what we call wind boosts. So basically, there's this kind of blower thingy that kind of boosts Pac-Man in the direction that it's blowing. So if you rev roll into that, you could actually like gain a lot of momentum and just be launched. So we're gonna see them do it here in a second. McKiddy's coming up on the first one. This one is not particularly evil. See, no big deal. Just
the latter one.
Damn, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. The later ones they'll have to do towards the camera. So it's really a toss-up. McKiddy's getting bullied right now.
Yep, playing with the
gets through.
with the rev rams. They both get the skip here.
Nacho has an unfortunate history with this level, which he's going to be upset that I shared, but he was ahead in last year. No, it was the year before last year. And he makes it to the end, and he soft locks at the end of this level, and that's the whole thing over again. So hopefully he doesn't do that this time.
Yeah, but this is the part I was talking about. This is the evil part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wind boosts, and you're just kind of going into the camera, and you could hit a piece of geometry that just sends you straight into a pit. It's very fun.
Thankfully, they both grab the checkpoint because they're smart, because they know that you can die here. If you're unlucky, it's completely out of their control.
Yep.
Oh, McKiddy gets a big wind boost there, but gets lucky.
Oh, yeah,
Nacho.
like they're good.
McKiddy makes it to the end of the level. Nacho does too. He does a little trick off the box. McKiddy finishes, so does Nacho. Yeah, they both made it out.
Very cool. This is the part you got soft lock on. So if you ledge grab there, the game doesn't know what to do, and there you go. But they did not, so we're chilling.
Yeah. So far, this is surprising. They've been doing extremely well, and in this tourney, someone is bound to have made a mistake by now. And I know I'm going to jinx them by saying it, but they've done this race really perfectly up to this point.
Yeah, oh gosh, here we go.
Yeah, I know. I'm infamous for having commentators curse. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that caused Nacho to soft lock when he did, but it's whatever.
How certain are you of that?
Pretty certain, because when he was in that last cave, I remember I was like, Nacho is so far ahead. It looks like he's going to have this race in the bag, and then 5 seconds later, he just has to redo all of Avalanche Alley.
Oh, man.
And then he ends up losing that race. And it was against McKid as well.
Wow, what a curse.
Yeah, I know, I'm a terrible human, but it's fun.
Alright, so, yeah, they're just skating. And the way this level, the meta for this level is that you have to go as straight as possible, and, you know, you see Pac-Man with his, like, skates together. He's getting speed like that, so...
What did he do to soft lock? So basically at the end of that level, you can accidentally ledge grab onto that little end that had the level end thing, and it will clip you through the ground, and you'll be stuck underground, and you can't, you can like barely see Pac-Man's head, and then you can't like move or anything or die or anything. You have to just exit the level and start over, and it's really especially bad because you are literally at the end of the level. You have to restart the whole thing. It's rare to happen, and I'm sure he just did it accidentally, but it was crazy to see. Now this level, you can't rev roll or do anything. You just gotta go fast. So there's not really any time save that they can do, or a big thing that's going to put one of them ahead of the other, unless one of them dies. But they're both in the last cave and getting close to the end, so I don't think that's going to happen. There's also a butt-bound storage version that does kill you. But Nacho didn't get that lucky.
Or unlucky.
Hey, if I have to softlock at the end, I would rather be killed and go from the checkpoint than have to start the whole level over again.
You know what? That's a good point.
But they both finished Blade Mountain. Nacho's about 5 seconds behind. So still an extremely close race, and they're under the third boss fight, which is not Blinky, Pinky.
Sort of the
This
same.
is basically, yeah, this is just Inky, but with some extra hits. That's all it really is.
She does go on, like, she starts shooting from the diagonal of the slope, so you can't, like, really land a direct shot like you can with Inky.
Yeah,
so you just kind of rev around.
It's
It's still fairly simple. Just you might struggle with it initially if you're learning the game, but now we're going into the volcano, and this is the part.
Now we're into World 4.
Yeah.
And if you've been thinking to yourself that we've gone really quick here, how are we already at 14 minutes and we're on World 4? Just wait. Just wait. World 5 is extremely long. But
no!
Nacho, no!
Terrain,
he messes
oh
up,
my god.
He messes up on the terrain. So yeah, the point of this world is really to rev roll off of everything that you can, slopes and everything. And Nacho messed up there on that rev roll. Thankfully, he got a checkpoint, so he's not that far behind.
You hate to see it. Yeah, thankfully the checkpoint was right there. So as you can see, they're doing a lot of boosts off of the geometry of the terrain. Nacho had an unintended one, which caused him to die. But yeah, World 4 is where things start to get interesting.
Yeah, really. And World 4 is also getting close to the last time that they can save time. Because in reality now, unless one of them dies, Nacho's going to have to catch up in Clyde, or Whale, or in World 6. Because there's not really any big time saves. Unless something happens in the VP skip, I kind of forgot about that. Which the people watching will be interested to see as to what VP skip is.
Yeah, definitely.
So this next level after McKiddy finishes this is called Volcanic Panic. And it's a pretty long lava level, but it has the second biggest skip in the game. They're going to clip through the floor, and they're going to be able to just jump to the end of the level in about 30 seconds. But it's extremely tight, and if you mess up, you're going to run out of the chrome ball, and you're going to die. So you'll see McKid do it here, and you have to get there really, really fast.
Yeah, before the timer for the chrome ball runs out.
Yeah, so right here, he's going to rev roll through the floor and clip underground. And now he has to jump to the end of this lava plane before his chrome ball runs out. Nacho's going to do the same. Once McKid gets to the end of this plane, he's going to butt bounce down and try to land on the end of the level.
I'd say this is the biggest skip overall in the game.
Well, it saves less time than Ghost Bayou, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because Ghost Bayou is a longer level. Nacho's going to get to the end here.
The most interesting skip, at least.
It's the most interesting by far. It might also be the hard. It's definitely harder than Ghost Bayou. It just doesn't save the most time. But yes, that last part where you see Nacho fall down to the level end is extremely close because there's invisible lava there that if you go too fast will kill you and you can't see it. But they both made it out of there alive. And so McKid just has his lead from Nacho's rev roll death, but Nacho's not far behind. And McKiddy also just performed a trick called Room Skip, which Nacho's about to do here. In this room, you're supposed to get a chrome ball and kill a boss to their right, and that will spawn a platform for you to leave. But if you just rev roll off of a slope, you can skip all of that.
Alright, looks like McKid's coming up on slide skip here. So thankfully, the whole slide portion of this part is loaded in, so we could just jump down with a little bit of accuracy. Uh-oh.
Oh
That
no!
that wasn't supposed to happen. That's giving Nacho.
McKid missed slide skips. This is gonna tie them up almost.
Yeah, it's giving him some leeway. I'll give you that.
Yes, you'll see McKid.
Oh
Oh, he did it
no!
again. Wait, is he trying to do the trick where you do just one butt bounce and he's missing, or is he just missing the double butt bounce? I
Oh
can't even
god, that's
tell.
tragic. I'm
Anyway, he'll
not
butt
sure.
bounce
Okay,
here.
he
He
got it
got
third
that.
time.
Yeah, he got it. So that's crazy. Nacho has a few second lead now. What's the biggest skip? The biggest skip is on the last level of the game. It's supposed to be an extremely long maze skip, but some smart engineer that made this game forgot to put a invisible wall all the way to the ground, so they basically just skipped the whole level.
Oh
Nacho
no,
misses.
Clyde.
Okay, so
Here we
Clyde,
go.
this is quite possibly, I could argue that this is the hardest boss in the game. So there's tech to this boss speedrunning wise. There's two mechanics that you'll see them use, and the McKid misses one
Oh,
of them. So there's eye bounce and there's
pain.
rev jumps. So Clyde's left eye has a hitbox that they can jump on to get to the top to damage him. And the other thing that they can do is if you rev roll and let go right at the end of the startup
No, failed the rev
and
jump.
oh, he did. If you
Oh
rev roll and let
no.
go at the end of your rev roll and jump, you'll get extra height. Now this boss is different because you can't rev roll into him. You have to hit the top of his head. And these strats to do so, to do it fast, are hard. And so you'll see them miss some of them. Although McKid seems to be more fortunate than Nacho. Nacho is just opting to go for the normal strat, casual strat.
Oh
McKid gets
yeah.
fifth phase eye bounce.
McKid.
Can he get it though? No,
Oh no, he
he
missed
misses
the
the second hit. So when Clyde has this less health, his hitbox is basically non-existent. So it's really hard to get
No,
those last two
Nacho!
hits. Oh,
What are you
Nacho missed
doing, man?
again.
Oh no, I'm sad. Should probably switch to.
And GB skip, you save way more than 20 seconds. You save about like what I think 4 to 5 minutes.
I don't know enough to know exactly how much, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot more than VP. Now, McKiddy has made it onto World 5, the Water World, and this is where things start to get a little bit boring. The Water World has 3 levels. The first 2 are on-the-rail auto-scrollers that last about 3 minutes, and the second one is an 8-minute complete auto-scroller. In these first 2 levels, if you press B, you'll get a little bit of a dash forward, and then there's also a trick you can do called mine boosting, where if you take some damage and hit a mine in your invisibility frames, you'll get boosted forward. But besides those 2 things, there is no way to go faster. There's just get to the end. These levels would be a good time to ask any questions if you have them. We can talk about something because there's not really much to talk about. It's kind of just going to be about like 13 to 14 minutes of this.
This.
Yeah.
Well, they are moving. Certainly that. So
They are going fast.
they are doing the speed run.
The kid tries to get a mind boost, but he doesn't really get it there. They're going to try to.
Nacho.
They're going to try to do mind boosts, but the problem is every time you attempt one, you lose a bit of health, so you can't really just do them back to back. Yellow Pac Marine is boring. I don't know who decided to put that level in the game. I would appreciate it if it was only like 3 minutes. Does anything do more than 1 segment of damage? If you mean just in this world, no. Everything I think does 1 segment of damage, but there are things that can kill you instantly, like bottomless pits, the water in the ice world, lava. I think those are really the main things. There's like the water in World 6 can kill you instantly. There's some stuff that can kill you instantly, but most stuff does 1 tick of damage. Fun fact, actually, in the original beta version of this game, in version 1.0, ghosts actually insta-killed you, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
One thing a good way to cool down.
Nacho tried box boost there, didn't get it though. Now he has no wedges of health. Another thing that instantly kills you is uh-oh, I'm scared for Nacho. Okay.
No way Nacho just pulled that off.
Yeah, that was tight. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Whoa.
as I was saying, I want to say the other thing that can instantly kill you, or one other thing, is if you fall really far. Like
Yeah, so
you'll take
there's
fall damage if it's short enough, or if it's like short enough. But if you're falling for a long time, you'll just take fall, like you'll just
yeah, I
die.
forgot there's 2 degrees of fall damage.
Yeah.
One thing that it has going for it is a good way to cool down after a good run. Yeah, that's true. Yellow Pac Marine is scary if the race is really close and they're both in Yellow Pac Marine, because then you have Whale right afterwards and World 6, and you're just sitting there thinking about it and being nervous. So yeah, Whale can be good or bad. It's just kind of like
stress test.
that is what we call it, the 8-minute stress test. It's going to be interesting, though. This race is close. The lead can be defined on who gets what on Whale. We'll talk about Whale more though once they're in Pac Marine, because that really could change the course of this race.
Yeah, of course. Gonna do a mind boost here. I got propelled upwards a little bit. Not the greatest, but still decent. Or something.
Or something.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it looks like McKid is gonna be entering or as he likes to call it, the funny Pac Marine. So.
Okay, so McKid's going in at 25 minutes 30 seconds, which means he'll be out of there at what? 33:50?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean 33:30. He'll be out of there at like 33 minutes ish.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah. Nacho is almost to the end of Shark Pack. So yeah, they're really only about 20 seconds behind here. Nah, 30 seconds.
Yeah, more like 30, 35.
35-ish, yeah. Maybe 40. Okay, our estimate keeps increasing here. Yeah,
Maybe
okay,
a minute.
Nacho goes in. Yeah, Nacho goes in exactly 40 seconds after McKid, so. Or dumb skip, yeah. How funny would it be if one of them goes for the new GB skip?
That would be.
They did that in the finals. I would just laugh. I will personally I will personally just give money if someone does that. That would be so funny.
You know, I don't even know how it works. There's like some invisible slopes that prevent Pac-Man from going, but you could clip into them somehow. I don't know. This is like past the fence that's like surrounding the end. Or something like that. I don't know. That one's new, so. So
after...
Never mind.
What were you going to say?
I was about to crack a dumb joke.
Oh, I want to hear it. Come on.
I was about to say, any cards?
Okay. GB skip. When we say GB skip, we're referring to Ghost Bayou skip. Ghost Bayou is the last game in the last level in the game, and there's a huge skip in it that lets you skip the entire level. It saves like 4 to 5 minutes. But after this level, we have a boss fight called, I think the official name is Whale on a Sub or something like that.
That's the level name, but I think
the boss is called Mega Whale.
Yeah.
The boss is called Mega Whale. Anyway, we call it Whale. How it's going to work is the whale has 4 propellers, each with 9 health. The intended purpose of the boss is you shoot your missiles at a propeller, and once it gets knocked off, you go and fight some ghosts, and then you come back and you knock off another propeller, and you keep doing that till all the propellers are gone. But there's a slight window after you knock off a propeller to knock off more before the whale goes away. So there's a trick where you can get all 4 propellers on the first phase and get a 1 cycle. It's extremely hard though. You can also get 2 propellers or 3 propellers and get a 2 cycle, or a 3 cycle, or a 4 cycle. So I've seen anywhere from 1 cycles to 4 cycles in races from both of these runners. So this boss fight is going to be very influential to the rest of the game. I'm sure that both of them will go for 1 cycles, but we'll see how it turns out. If both of them get a 1 cycle, that would be insane.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
This strat is really hard.
Hold on to your seats, you know.
Oh yeah. If they both get 1 cycles, like it's going to be so close. Now for Nacho, what he needs McKid to get a 2 cycle, and he needs to get a 1 cycle, or he needs to get a 1 less cycle than McKid. So if McKid gets 3, he needs 2. That would pretty much tie up the game almost.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because if he doesn't gain ground here in Whale, there's really not many things that you can do to get 40 seconds back afterwards. But even if he doesn't get it, that's okay, because it's a best of 3. So we got more games to be played. They've got about 3.5 minutes to go in this level.
I don't think we have videos up on YouTube of the previous matches yet, but there's somewheres in the VODs somewhere, I think.
Yeah, they're in the Twitch VODs. I'm not sure exactly how... because I remember in previous years, the finals for 2019 were on SpeedGaming's YouTube channel. I don't know where they get uploaded to or what happens with them now.
The kid got all oranges. Wow. Fun fact, you could actually get an extra orange than intended and get, I think, 107%. Just a funny thing. I think it involves death abusing, though. But, yeah, they're doing the shooting. Shooting the enemies, the mines.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do. Oh, looks like Nacho got them all also. All cherries from McKiddy. Yeah, I mean, they might be practicing for 189 or something.
I mean, there's really no reason not to get stuff in this level. Doesn't slow you down as long as you're not being risky about it.
Yeah, you don't want to die here.
Yeah. How does what work, Slayer? Getting the extra orange with death abuse. I have no idea. I know it exists, but I don't know how to actually get it.
I think I might be able to provide insight, but I haven't ran the categories that involve that. So here's my best guess. Probably corrected by someone in the chat. But anyway, so you collect a checkpoint, and then the oranges usually drop from the ghosts in the ship. So you collect the checkpoint. The ghosts start coming at you. I think you shoot them, and one of them drops. And I think if you die,
It is out of the
um,
level.
oh yeah, he is out of the level. So I think if you die after that, after you collect it, you'll spawn back at the checkpoint and you'll collect another one. I don't know
Okay,
if that's right though.
and now it's time for Whale.
Yes.
This is
It is.
extremely influential for McKid. If he gets a 1 cycle here, he basically has the race in the bag as long as he doesn't die.
Okay.
He's setting up for a 1 cycle.
Setup looks
He has
good.
all of
Got
them down to 1 health besides the bottom left, which he's doing now. And he's going to go for it here.
Oh,
He gets
nice.
it. He gets the 1 cycle. That was extremely hard to do. He gets it, and that's extremely unfortunate for Nacho.
Yeah. At this point, he's got a bank on McKid screwing up here.
Yeah, at
But
this
let's.
point, McKid has to die or something because there's no way for Nacho to gain 40 seconds back just by having faster movement.
All right. Let's see how Nacho does here.
Nacho setting up for the 1 cycle too. He goes for it.
No.
Oh, he misses the top left, so Nacho's going to come out with a 2 cycle, and yeah, that basically seals this one.
Yeah, I don't like to say it. I don't like to say that, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's not over until it's over, but that
that's really
Nacho was in a
unfortunate for
Nacho was in a very bad situation, and now he's in a worse one.
So kick flipping actually kind of shortens your jump. So if they kick flip, they have a less likely chance of jumping into the evil water over here. So that's one of the reasons, at least.
Yeah. Also, it just looks cool.
True. The kid's slowing down a little bit. But yeah, so this is I guess it's I wanted to say it was similar to the ice skating level because you're on rollerblades, but no, they're completely different.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like it.
The special kind of
you just-
level, you know.
You just can't get speed, and they can butt bounce.
Yeah, you can't rev roll, keep up bounce though. Well, it killed the bat there. Rip bat. Oh. So I think if you ledge grab on the other side of that specific platform, falling platform, it'll just fall before Pac-Man could pull himself up, and he won't land on any surface, and it'll just fall because he won't be able to jump. So
Yeah.
that part's dangerous. Well, yeah, waiting for the bat. That is a wise choice in this situation. He doesn't want to lose, so
McKid makes it through Haunted Boardwalk pretty fast. McKid is actually on a really good pace right now for even just a run.
yeah, I'd say so. I forget, what did he have any major mistakes really, or any mistakes at
No,
all?
he hasn't. That's the thing. The only mistake that he's done is he's died twice on slide skip.
Oh right, yeah.
Other than that, he's done this pretty well, besides some like minor movement stuff. And Clyde. He died on Clyde, but Nacho died more.
So for not Ghost Bayou, haunted. No, what do you call this level again? I'm blanking out.
Night crawling.
Night crawling. All right. So for night crawling, there's two platforms on a cycle at the end. One of them is already started when they load the level. I think it's the one at the end. And the one before that kind of starts when they're nearby. So they just have to be fast enough so that they could catch the right cycle at the end. And this is the only level where a cherry and a apple, or just fruit really, are required to actually beat it.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be hard to get them, but the apple is in a box at the beginning, which you can get, and the cherry is in a set spider in the maze. So
Looks like McKid missed that cycle that he was going for. He's got to wait a little bit. Is it just me, or was there no skidding noise there?
I think there was.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I said I don't think there was.
Oh, yeah, that was strange. Okay,
I don't know.
well, Ghost Bayou skip. Here we go. It's gonna go here and then rev off. Nice. And you don't want to hold right immediately there, otherwise you'll just like hug the side of the boardwalk and not go under. But other than that, it's fairly simple to do. Just delay yourself really from holding right.
The McKiddy just did goes by you skip there.
Yep.
Let's see. Wow, I almost just choked on food. Let's see if McKid gets weight
that won't
skip
be
there. I think he did get weight skip. He did. So
Very nice.
it's basically over. The only way Nacho wins here is if McKid just, I don't know, messes up horribly on Spooky. But McKid's going into the final boss here.
I say if this goes smoothly, he'll get a 41, 30, I don't know, 3.
Oh, but he messes up on phase 1 Spooky.
Okay, so scratch that then.
He misses the hit. Okay, surprisingly, that gives Nacho a little bit chance to kind of catch up. McKid's going to intentionally death there to reset. Will he get phase 2? He does. He's going to intentionally death again. As long as he gets phase 3, it's over. There's 1, 2, and then he's going to rev roll to his location.
Ooh, okay, that
He
was
gets it, and he just needs 1 more. And it's over. McKid takes match 1 with a 41-37. That's
nicely done.
That's just a good time for a normal race. That's an insanely good time. Nacho is not far behind.
Yeah, only 4 seconds off from my estimate.
Yeah, we'll estimate better next time.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah.
Nacho does phase 1 perfectly. And he does phase 2 perfectly. Gets the 2 hits. Gonna rev roll to his location. I missed. Did he get that hit? I don't think he got it.
No, I didn't see him get it.
Yeah, he missed that one.
This is the annoying part where you gotta run from the flames here.
And he just needs 1
All
more
right,
hit.
he's out.
And he's done with a 42-45. So good job, Nacho, as well. So
Yeah,
looks like the kid is 1-0. He needs 1 more match, and he's the winner of the tournament. But Nacho is not out yet.
yeah, we could still see potentially 2 more matches tonight.
Two more is possible. All right, so I don't know exactly when we're going to start here, but it will be soon.
You can't skip the credits, so gotta wait for him.
Yeah, that's kind of what sucks. So now we're just waiting on them both to finish the credits. The kid finally gets out. So now Nacho will almost be done. I think all he has to do is just exit the game. They're going to go into the second race room now.
Nacho resetting his console here.
I mean, that's the fastest way to go back, I guess.
I think that might be. It's probably faster than waiting out the credits, right?
Probably. I don't know why they didn't just do that during the credits. Although I know Nacho is probably getting the next race room open. Why do I keep coming to Pac-Man World 2 races so late? I don't know, but lucky for you, we still have at least one more match to play. Maybe two. And Nacho won the first one. I mean, no, liar. McKid won the first one.
Why are you lying to the audience, huh?
Because it's fun.
Damn. Landon's such a liar now.
Sorry, it's just a habit.
Not force a habit, yeah.
Damn it, I won't be lied to. Well, unfortunately, you were just lied to. I hate to break it to you.
I don't know. I don't know how this race is coming up is gonna turn out, but I'm hoping that Nacho makes the underdog comeback. um,
Me too.
yeah, I mean he's the one who did get sent to losers bracket after all.
Nacho
So
comes back here. The third match is going to be insanely interesting. As long as nothing crazy happens at the beginning of this one, it will also be pretty interesting.
yeah, if you screw up at the beginning, at least with me, the kind of momentum.
It's hard to get back.
Yeah, it's hard to regain that momentum. So hopefully they don't. But looks like they're gonna go off soon.
There's that classic Pac-Man World 2 intro.
You betcha.
It's hard to believe that this game was made in 2002. Like, I know it's a GameCube game, but I mean, it doesn't look like it's held up surprisingly well.
Yeah, for a 2002 game, yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, like I mean, obviously the graphics aren't great, but
Not the
I'd like
best,
to
but
say
yeah.
I'd like to say they look pretty good for its time.
Okay, so we'll be starting in a second here. All right, there they go.
And they're off.
Eating my words.
No, I'm actually drinking your words. Sorry. Oh,
200.
200. Nice one, Nacho. Nice. Nacho, great start already. For those of you who don't know, that was the hardest level of the entire game.
Yeah. Honestly, just hell right there.
Yeah, to be fair,
they
Pac-Man World 2's intro is kind of like the storyline itself is just funny.
Something about a guy named Sir Pac-Man, and it's like he has like a wizard that he gets a potion from or something, and seals Spooky away. I don't know.
Here's my question, right? If the Pac-Marine dude or Pac-Man can breathe underwater, and the guy with the Pac-Marine can help him cross the ocean from the lava world, why don't they just go backwards to Ghost Island from Pac Island? And like, wouldn't that solve the entire problem here of this story?
That's a good question.
I don't get it.
Okay, Canyon Chaos. Very nice. That could be an annoying one to mess up there at the beginning.
Oh yeah, when they mess up Rev Rolls and Canyon Chaos, I almost just feel bad for them because like, it's just the first real level. Like that just sucks.
Come on, Nacho, catch up. You want to beat this guy, don't you?
Hey, turns out Nacho now has a coach.
Don't mind me, biased commentator.
Yeah, biased. Okay, just for that, McKiddy, come on. Get it, put him in the ground. Oh, Nacho ledge grabs there when he does waterless. Unfortunate. Oh, you need them all to reseal Spooky. Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
Oops. That is why SEO get all of them.
Doing the pause trick here. Blinky.
Yeah, I know, we've already explained, like, the whole game, so I don't know, like, how... Are we supposed to just do it again?
Yeah, we could do it again for new people. It's like the kid got a 1 cycle.
Try to eat a kid. Nacho does too.
Nice. So basically what's going on there is that when Blinky uses his attack, his hitbox opens up, and you kind of rev roll to the side of him and deal damage like that. But the thing is, though, if you're paused, his invincibility frames still run out. So you could just abuse pauses and keep landing consecutive hits without really moving anywhere. And you just keep on landing hits, and yeah, you could get the health down pretty quickly like that. But right now they're in Bidwing Woods. Well, McKid's pretty much out, but just some rev rolls here and there. You know how it is. I don't know what that was. McKid kind of stuttered there. But yeah, you like saws?
You like saws?
You like saws? This is the level for you. I don't know what else to say.
Plot twist: if you like fire, the next level is gonna really interest you.
Oh, don't even tell them.
I'm new, people. Oh, we have another new person. Welcome to Pac-Man World 2 speedruns. This is actually the grand finals. McKid has 1 point. Nacho has 0. It's best of 3.
McKid does have no health though. No health wedges.
Don't worry,
playing it safe there.
Don't risk pacifist when you have no health. Come on, Nacho, get pacifist, or don't.
Okay. Looks like both of them opted to not go for pacifist, which involves hitting the Pat Cub with the rev roll, so he doesn't have time to slap you in the face. McKid really playing it safe there with the ledge grab. Looks like they're like 6 seconds apart.
Yeah, around there.
Ooh, missed the button. Rev rolling around a death plane there to skip a good chunk of the level. And like I said before, the chrome ball does give you different physics, so you can bounce off of things more easily and still kind of retain that speed. You know what I'm saying?
Speed. Yeah.
Ooh, nice ledge grabless part strat. That's a better word.
The kid's got to watch out for the saws here.
Yeah, he does. He does not have any health wedges.
Will he be sent to the afterlife? No, he won't.
Taking it safe.
Like a good person, he took his time. But Nacho got a little bit of a catch-up there. Oh, like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Alright, simple boss. You get, unlike Blinky, you can just keep landing consecutive hits and the game doesn't care. So, we just take him down, no problem.
Telling you I feel like the department that created the boss fights in this game, like, started out as one group who just didn't know what they were doing. And then they got fired, and a new group came in and decided to just make the boss, like, they were just like, okay, the boss fights are actually going to be hard in this game now.
And let's make them all the same after Blinky, you know. Let's do that also.
Except for the last one and the first one. The middle 3 will be the same.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't get it, man.
We could question about the game design at a later point. Right now they're in Ice River Run. They're just jumping off the ice, and ice is slippery, so they regain that momentum from the rev rolls. Or
Fun
they
fact, ice
preserve
is slippery.
True.
Don't know if y'all knew this.
Ledge grab from Nacho there. Unfortunate. Yeah, looks like he's 5 to 6 seconds behind. Like he was initially. Forget exactly when.
And we're back to Avalanche Alley.
Yeah, man, the fun level.
Remember,
Quotation marks.
Nacho, don't ledge grab.
Oh, kind of slow there, Nacho. Unfortunately, he lost his momentum there. Doesn't make much of a difference. Landon, did you switch mics or something?
No.
Oh, it sounded
Why?
like you did because I heard a lot of background noise just now.
Oops.
No big deal. It's fine now.
Okay, let me know if it happens again.
But so this first half of the level is the normal part, and then the second half is when McKid gonna do one of those wind boosts there. That's supposed to blow you in the direction that it's going, but if you rev roll into it, it kind of just multiplies your speed or your rev roll speed, and he's playing with the rev rams again. Okay, he made it out. Nacho's like 2-3 seconds behind. All right, so this is the cave of death. That's not what we call it. I'm just calling it that.
I like Cave of Death.
I do too. All right. Here we go. Nice, they both nailed that one.
Pretty close here. Nacho got a little bit further of a wind boost. Okay, and Nacho
Ooh.
takes a slight lead here at the end.
Sort of sync.
Nacho's ahead by like a fourth
Half
of
a
a
sec.
second.
Yeah. Pretty tight though.
This is interesting. I had a feeling it was going to turn out like this.
So to re-explain the meta here, the runners are just kind of going as straight as possible, which is indicated when Pac-Man keeps his skates close together. And that kind of builds up speed. So, and we like to go fast here, so they're trying to hold it straight as much as possible whenever they can. And they don't want to die here because deaths here are pretty unfortunate. You will lose a lot of time.
A lot of time. But to be fair, that could also
Ooh.
apply to most
Checkpoint
of...
sync.
That was nice. To be fair, it also could apply to most of the levels. Like, if you die, you're going to lose a good bit of time. I bet 7 Monopoly dollars on Nacho. I will be coming back as a debt collector to collect that money if you are wrong.
Oh, Nacho going a little bit farther than anticipated, if I say so myself. Almost fell in the evil water there. But he's good. All right, final jump. Very nice.
All right, so now they're just in a matter of like what, 3 seconds?
It's more like at least 2, or
Yeah.
at most, at most.
Keep in mind, McKiddy's timer is ahead by like a fourth of a second. Which, if we get to the point where we're having to disclose that, it's just close.
Yeah, it's close, man. All right, this is the world where things get interesting. It'll be revving off of a bunch of geometry in the terrain here.
Nacho definitely has PTSD from last time.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can pull it off. Good job, Nacho. Everyone give him a round of applause.
Clap. Looks like he's slowing down a bit here, though.
Nacho thinks that just because he was able to pull off that rev roll means that he's won the race. Come on, Nacho.
No, kid.
McKiddy takes a dive.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Nacho has a pretty substantial lead at this point. No, he doesn't. There was a checkpoint right there. I lied. Again.
This guy's a
Nacho-
liar.
Nacho is now, what, 7, 10 seconds ahead? Man,
Yeah, seems like it.
I'm going to lose that $7 in Monopoly bucks. Kind of upset about it. Oh, Nacho!
Oh
Nacho,
my goodness
no!
gracious.
Okay, Nacho takes a dive as well, but there was a checkpoint right there, which means that McKid has now gained his about 5-second. Well, no, he's gonna wait. So McKid's gained about like a 5 to 7 second lead. This game is brutal.
True. So maybe Nacho's like a little over 12 seconds behind now. Still fairly close, I'd say. Not bad. Not like last time. Now we're doing VP skip, which is, I guess we established it's the second largest in the game. Basically, they kind of butt bounce and clip into the lava here with a rev roll, and they're allowed to do that because, I don't know. Also, Chrome Ball makes you invincible, so they can just jump through the lava here. Take care to not touch the invisible lava, because lava could be invisible, as is well known.
And Nacho gets it. Crap, there goes my food budget for the month. You know, I'm not an expert, but if you're relying on $7 in Monopoly money to feed you, I would not be much surprised if you go a month without eating. Especially if you're just willy-nilly betting this money on arbitrary things.
No comment.
It's okay.
Alright, they do room skip here. Nacho's doing it right now. Very nice.
Nacho gets room skip. Nacho basically needs to be perfect.
Yeah, not get ledge grabs all over the place like McKid here.
Wow, I felt some shade being thrown at McKid.
Yeah, see, there it is.
How do you really feel about it? Okay,
Nice.
will McKid get, Oh no, McKid, what are you doing?
No,
Okay.
don't do that, please.
Will he get slide skip?
Yes, he will.
Good job, McKiddy.
Very nice.
And NachoBrado will also get slide skip.
Okay, here comes Clyde. This could be
This could change the course of this race.
yeah. Getting the first eye bounce from a kid.
He gets the rev jump. Nacho gets first phase high bounce. McKid. Oh!
Oh
Oh no! McKid misses. Okay, so now they're tied.
Yeah.
They're now tied. Nacho just goes for the casual setup for third phase. McKid does as well. So Nacho has a bit of a lead here, but it might not stick. Nacho gets to phase 4. So does McKid. Nacho gets the phase
Very
4
nice.
rev jump. And so does McKid. Now it's down to phase 5. Nacho goes for the phase 5 eye bounce. Misses the hitbox. Gets one hit. Ops
Yeah,
just
he's
get one. McKid's going to try to get the second. McKid gets the second. And Nacho's going to go for the optimal, or for the casual setting to get the final hit. So McKid exits
Very
with
nice.
about a 10-second lead going into World 5.
More like 8 seconds. That was a really good Clyde from both runners. Even though McKid had a little death there, it was still sub 20 from both.
Yes.
So
Nacho now has about a 9-second deficit going into World 5. He can make that up with mind boosts if he does really good at them, and McKid doesn't.
looks like
I'll be keeping an
McKid's
eye. I'll be keeping an eye on what time they go into YPM,
a step ahead of him.
because that will tell us where they are.
So again, if you have questions for us that we could probably answer to the best of our abilities, now would be a good time to throw those in the chat. This world here is sort of on the rails and auto scroller level, so not really much interesting facts to report.
Usu commentating. I'm Landon.
I'm Psionics.
We are the best commentators, by the way.
Yeah, no doubt.
Obviously, we. If anyone claims that they're better, they're just unfortunately lying.
Well, I mean, you yourself.
Okay,
Are,
okay, we can stop that sentence there.
Okay. Yeah.
Not just gonna watch out here. He's on no health, and he almost just got poked by a mine.
Yeah, he's gotta play it safe.
Don't do something stupid. He gets the health ledge. Okay. Now he can be risky again.
So if any of you have a sharp eye, I've recently learned this as well. If you get a good look at the Galaxian in this game, the colors for the blue and red parts are actually inverted.
Nacho,
So-
watch out. Okay. As of that last checkpoint, Nacho was 7 seconds behind. Also, that's interesting. I didn't know the colors were inverted on the Galaxians.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either until a couple weeks ago. One of the other commentators brought it up during a race.
Another fun fact. You can tell the difference between Shark Attack and Scuba Duba by the way that the light reflects on Pac-Man here. In Shark Attack, his back will be yellow. In Scuba Duba, it's like a different shade.
Okay. I did not know that. That was I didn't pay attention to that detail. But nice eye.
Yeah, I remember when McKiddy explained it to me a few years back when we were commentating.
Alright, coming up on the... Or, no, never mind. I'm not paying attention. That is not the end of the level for McKiddy.
That is okay. They're almost there. As of that checkpoint, Nacho is 10 seconds behind. And the kid got a nice 9 boost there.
Yep. It was alright. Now he's at the end.
Okay.
Is it like 14:58 he entered?
So McKid goes into YPM at 25:10, which is 20 seconds faster than the last race. And Nacho goes in at
19.
20. So Nacho's 10 seconds behind.
Basically, yeah.
And they'll be out of here at 33:05-ish. 8-minute stress test, folks. 8-minute auto scroller. If you got questions, ask them now. Or if you want to talk about something.
I don't know. If you got some food, now would be a good time to take a bite of whatever it is.
Go heat up your popcorn.
Yeah.
So, how's the weather today?
It's actually a hot day out in New York. It's like
You're in New York.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't think I've ever met someone who's from New York. Wait, hold on, Sai. Say coffee.
Coffee.
Dang it. You're not actually from New York.
Yeah, you got me. I don't have the New York accent.
What game did you do before Pac-Man? I haven't done anything before this game. What about you, Sai?
I did various categories in Terraria. I don't know if you know that. It's a PC game on Steam, pretty popular.
Yeah, I know Terraria. I've also done some speedrunning stuff in GTA 5, but that was after Pac-Man. Yeah, Terraria is 2D Minecraft.
So not much going on here. They're just doing the shooting of the mines and the enemies and the like for 8 minutes.
I love it when they do the shooty.
Yeah, me too. My favorite part actually is when they do the shooty. So
Actually, I lied. My favorite part is when they're done with the shooty.
yeah.
I find it so funny that they made an 8-minute auto scroller, but the music for the level is only 2.5 minutes long. So the song just repeats 3 times.
Yeah, and you can hear the loop, just the part where it loops like they
Yeah, because it doesn't even fade into one another. It literally just stops for like 3 seconds and then starts over.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of just like did like a trim tool on like the track and then just like pasted it together.
See, it's interesting for me because I don't know when the music for this game was made, whether it was before or after the game was created, but the fact that the music, because because the person to make the music obviously has to know what the levels are before he makes them.
Yeah.
So, if the music for this level is 2.5 minutes long, it makes me wonder if this level was originally that length and then it was changed. Because there's no way that they make an 8-minute level and the guy doesn't make an 8-minute song, or make a 2.5 minute song that loops itself to be 8 minutes long. Like, even if you look up the soundtrack, the song itself is only 3 minutes long. So it makes me wonder if this level was actually ever short.
That's a good point. I don't know about that,
I have no idea. Although it
but
could have just been the music was made before they started designing the actual levels. They just had the concepts for them.
or that.
One of the two. It's interesting to think about, though.
Yeah, especially since there's uh pretty much a lack of documentation for the development of this game. So it's fun to theorize about how some of this stuff was created. I mean, sure, we have some of the I guess the beta concepts for
Yeah.
levels and enemies and the
Yeah, because
museum.
Anvar has done a lot of like code digging in this game. Other people have
Yeah,
too.
just uh, decompiling textures and sounds and things like that. Landon's it's doing that thing again. All oranges. Nice. I explained before, but you could actually get an extra orange through death abuse in this level and get at most 107% completion, which is pretty funny.
I think I fixed my mic. I don't know why it does that. That's weird.
I don't know, that's the second time so far. Doesn't really
Interesting.
happen. This is the 8-minute.
Yeah, this stage is 8 minutes long. They'll be done in about a minute and a half. Or actually just about a minute.
Yeah, don't worry, not much longer. The 8-minute stress test.
McKid's gonna be done after this pipe. Okay, he's out. And Nacho's out after this pipe. Okay, it all comes down to Whale.
Who can get a 1 cycle? Who can get a 2 cycle?
What will it be?
Here we go. Okay. Mash
All right.
6 shots.
McKid's is setting up for a 1 cycle.
Okay. You just gotta land 8 hits on this one. Sounded like 8. Here we go.
He
Very
gets
nice.
the 1 cycle again. And Nacho.
Oh no, what happened with Nacho?
He got a 3 cycle. I mean, he got 3 of the propellers off, but I'm guessing he just restarted to try to get a 1 cycle again? Unless he did get 3 of the propellers off. I swore I saw it go down to 1 propeller, though.
Oh, man. So, to quickly explain, if you notice, he waited on the level select quickly, and that's because whenever you exit a level in World 2, or Pac-Man World 2, the whale cycle is actually still, or it restart.
He gets a 2 cycle.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man.
I don't know why he restarted the level. I must have missed something.
Yeah, I was paying attention to McKid. But to quickly explain, so whale actually runs on a cycle even in the level 6 screen. So whenever you enter a whale, and also depending on the time you're in the cutscenes, that also affects it. Kind of determines what pattern he's on. So Nacho waited there to get the pattern that we're used to.
And now, as long as my kid doesn't die, he might have this tournament.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet. Anything can happen.
Especially with these wonky falling platforms, which are determined by RNG, by the way. The way they actually collapse. So, yeah, we're just seeing them do jumps and kick flips there. If you do a kick flip, it actually shortens your jump. So they don't accidentally jump into the evil water down there. Looks like McKid's on the final stretch here. He's almost out.
Almost.
I'm pretty sure gamma radiation screwing up something in the console and killing Pac-Man will just have a greater effect than that.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I think it's going to do more than just killing Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I think we might hear about a news story. I also don't think McKid will be speaking to us after that incident.
Yeah. That's all I could say about that.
Local speedrunner is dead, along with 500,000 other people.
Ugh.
But hey, Nacho will win the tourney. You just have to ask yourself, at what cost?
I've won the tourney, but at what cost? So we're coming up on the final stretch here, so I want to ask you, what are your overall thoughts on how these runs went?
Me or the audience?
We'll start with you, and then I guess we'll see from the audience.
I was interested by this year. There was more people than normal. There was the same amount of people. There was going to be more.
10.
But there was the same amount of people as normal, and I thought the races actually went very interesting. There was a lot of faster times this year. And I think it's getting better by year. Like, even these finals, like, both of these matches have been interesting and close.
Yeah.
I always enjoy commentating, but I think this year was a little bit better.
More stuff going on.
Yeah.
More exciting things. Alright, so McKid's coming up on the opportunity to do weight skip here. See if he gets it. I heard it was like a 7 to 8 frame leeway.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
somewhere around there. It saves, like, what, 7 seconds?
Nah, more like
I think it's like 5, actually.
5.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't think it's 6.
I think it's either 4 or 5. You're right. Okay, all McKid has to do is punch Spooky the correct way, and he misses.
Kickflip. Kickflip.
Yeah, it's basically punching that. It's punching with your foot. He punches Spooky 8 more times correctly, and the tournament is his. He does second phase correct. He's going to intentionally Death Abuse Ear again. And he just needs 1 more cycle. Oh, Nacho's going for... At least not. I lied. Again. I looked at the wrong thing. And McKiddy's done.
4103.
4103, that's an insane time. Especially for just a race. And he wins the Pac-Man World 2 2021 80% tourney. Congratulations, McKid. And if I think correctly, yeah, a 4103, that beats Nacho's PB.
You see that?
I told you, Nacho. Yeah, in classic McKiddy fashion. This was my turn. Yeah, in classic McKiddy fashion. Nacho's not far behind, and he's going to get a really good time as well. Both of these matches were extremely good and extremely close today.
Yeah. They were definitely exciting to watch.
If McKid missed the 40 by 3 seconds. I don't know what the fastest time is in a race, but it's got to be close to that.
Definitely the fastest race in this tourney.
Yes.
Or run. Your mic is doing the thing. Okay. It's going on the little chase here from Spooky. Come on, you could close it out, Nacho.
Come on, Nacho.
Don't die, please.
1 more hit. There we go. Sub
Nice.
43. Good job, Nacho.
42.57.
Okay, I'm not sure if McKid and Nacho are going to come in here. I bet they will. I'm just looking at the past times in previous tourneys. Last year, McKid got a 40.46. So it's not the fastest time, but it is close.
Yeah, that's impressive. I just don't know how they do it, man. Like, I'm struggling to get a 43 here. And they just do it. They just do this with ease.
A lot of practice. There's McKid.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
What? Hold on 1 second. I can't hear you guys on my end.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
The winner of the tournament does not have functioning speakers.
Hello?
All right, can you hear me now?
There we go. Hi, McKid.
I still
Yeah.
can't hear you. What the heck?
Okay.
All right.
Everyone in the chat, join me by making fun of McKid while he can't hear us.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
We've been able to hear you the whole time.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Oh my
All
gosh.
right. How do you feel, my kid? That was a great time.
I feel amazing.
On both runs.
I feel amazing, dude. I am finally the champion.
Until next year.
Until next year. Oh, of course. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I will say, my kid, there was several times, I don't know if y'all were watching the stream, but there were several times where y'all were in sync.
Yeah, I had
But
I
those
had the stream
two
open.
one cycles saved you. Yeah, here comes Nacho.
Oh, all right. Come on, Nacho.
But those two one cycles on Whale, that's what did it.
Yep.
Hey,
Yo,
Nacho.
Hello, GG.
I am the champion.
Yes, you are. Congrats.
Nacho, how do you really feel about it?
Honestly, I'm really disappointed in that last race. I
Yeah.
got screwed over hard on Whale.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
uh,
something
yeah,
that I
that
wanted
was-
to ask you. Why did you leave Whale? What happened? We didn't see it.
So you know the four little guys that come after in the front before you start doing the setup for Whale?
Oh,
I somehow missed the fourth one.
oh, that's
So I had
sucks.
to start spamming anyway to like start setting up. And then he comes back and he smacks the left propeller off for me before I had a chance to finish. I'm like, well, the race is done. GG's.
Oh, that sucks.
Ouch.
Yes, I had to restart. Otherwise, it was going to be like a funky 3 cycle or something.
Wow.
We couldn't even see it, so I wanted to ask you that. But McKid, what is up with slide skip? What happened?
Yeah, I have no idea. I think I just had a brain fart moment there, probably.
That's all right. Both of y'all did very well in both of the runs. There was no really major mistakes besides probably a few deaths and then Whale on the second run for Nacho.
Also Clyde. For
And
or at
Clyde,
least the first match.
Yeah, but a death in Clyde isn't even like that crazy. Like that could be expected.
True.
Yeah, now
But McKid, a 4103 is really nice, especially in
Yeah.
a race.
I am now finally free from this game for the next couple months.
Yeah, what the heck, man? You bumped my own PB. Like, how do I compare?
I
How
know.
do I do?
We
like,
said that
compare
at the
against
end.
that? Like,
We said that at
come
the
on,
end.
man.
I said McKid beat Nacho's PB.
Yeah, and I
like
put
I'm
on,
sixth. Like
I put
bro.
I put it on my stream. I'm like, I told you, Nacho, this was my turn. Lol XD.
Yeah, he did. He put that at the
that
end.
that was very funny, McKid.
Haha, XD.
I hear some sarcasm.
So just to put that in perspective, I was 3.5 seconds ahead of PB out of YPM.
Of which
Oh.
race? The second one?
This one. Yep. the second
This one? Really?
Yep.
So if you got YPM oh wait, you said YPM. I thought you said Whale. I was
no,
confused.
out of YPM, but
Yeah, I
Wales
was
screwed it
confused.
over. It's
I was like, wait, if you were 3 seconds ahead of PB out of Whale, you would have gotten like a world record if you got Whale.
no.
No way. The record, the movement.
Let's
Sorry,
look
go
again.
on.
Yeah, at that point, Spooky was trolling me too. So the
I
race was
know.
already over. So I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm just dumping around. You know.
Why didn't you go for dumb skip?
Oh, because no.
No,
That's-
McKinney, not you. That's obvious. I meant Nacho once he knew he
Oh.
lost.
Yeah, why
I
didn't you
don't
go
know
for
how
it?
to do that.
Yes, you do. Just walk through the
No,
wall,
I don't.
press down, press B, and then you win. Easy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's that easy.
It's
also-
free.
I'm also kind of upset that neither of you went for first chain skip in Avalanche Alley, but it's okay. Ha!
We forgive you.
I don't think so.
But Nacho, you also didn't soft lock in Avalanche Alley, so we'll give you. I guess we'll give you credit for that.
Yeah.
You guys will never let that go. It was one time.
I'm
Come
never
on.
gonna. You are going to be sitting in your room doing this tournament in 15 years, and I am not going to ever let anyone forget.
Grrr.
Hey guys, you remember in 2019 when Nacho soft locked?
Of course. That was
That's-
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are mean.
It's still funny
Hey.
though.
I almost got a 189 IL on YP on this one though. I missed one cherry.
That is funny. We saw y'all going for a 189, and we were
Yeah.
Sai was trying to explain how the extra orange worked, but I don't think. I don't know if
I
I
don't
got it right or not.
It only spawns if you die later on.
Wait, does it spawn later?
No, if you die,
Yeah, if you die, the
sometime-
game gets confused.
yeah. And then you'll get 104%, and the game will not give you the 100% bonus token.
Correct.
Because-
Because
Because
not
math.
100%.
Yeah, because it's not 100%.
Yeah, it does not account for the extra orange, so it gets confused and like, oh, you only. Internally, it probably thinks you got 4%. So it's like, well, you didn't get it. Yeah.
Either that or either that or just the end. There's literally just a check that says if the percentage is 100.
That yeah. It
Yeah.
could be that too. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well played, my friend. That was.
Yeah. GG's.
That was really well played. And I guess with
Yeah.
that, we end the 2021 Pac-Man World 2 80% tournament. We've
Yes.
done this for several years, so I think it might be safe to say that we'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Around
I
in
would guess so.
April.
Yeah.
Around in April. There will also be some sort of Pac-Man tournament probably later this year in October. You can look forward to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed this year's tournament. It's definitely been fun to watch, fun to commentate, especially this grand finale. So with that, I say goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, but I guess before we end, I guess something I should mention is that I think it's time we let the game sit in the dust for the next 10 months. Just let it sit in dust
That's
again.
basically what's going to happen.
Yep.
But hey, next
Game's gonna go
March,
quiet again.
next
And then-
March, the scene will explode.
Or if someone finds a skip, then yeah.
YPM skip is coming before 2022. I'm calling it.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. I'll find out when I come back to this game in a few months.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 189 record.
Yeah. Probably in late July or early August, I think that's when I'm going to come back, because there's some other speedruns I want to learn, so I think this game's just going to act more as a distraction, so I think it's just best to put it away for a few months. And then I'll come back and grind for all of my world records.
That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I could agree with that. There's other stuff going on as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, GG's.
Yeah,
GGs.
GG's, man.
It's been fun to play, fun to watch.
Fun.
And I guess we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks everyone for watching. Bye guys.
Take care.
Bye.
later.